What's going on, you guys? Mr. Ready1235 here again, back for a highly anticipated review for me. Panic at the Disco. Too weird to live, too weird to live, Too weird to live, too rare to die. I have been looking forward to this album for so long now. Ever since I heard that they're possibly going to be releasing an album in 2012, I have just been checking constantly about updates on this thing. Because Panic at the Disco are one of those bands where I think every single album is perfect that they've put out. I haven't hated a single song on any of their albums. And honestly, guys, this one is no different, and it keeps up with that Panic at the Disco style of changing it up on their next album. Every Panic at the Disco album leading up to this one has been something different, and I really love that about this band. The variety that these guys offer is something great, something compared to what Gorillaz do, honestly. Offering up a whole lot of variety just makes it more interesting to me, and I love bands that do that. It's possibly the reason why I'm such a big Muse fan too. The Resistance was way more classical music oriented. So many songs on that were based off piano that fucking Beethoven could probably play. So I like that they do that, and on this album we see the band going in more of a electronic direction. Let's just get this started. This album starts on the song This Is Gospel, and it was the second single released, and I really love the music video to this song. I think it was a great way to start the album. I really love the vocoder vocals that's going on in Brendan's voice there at the very beginning. I don't know if that was the right word for it, the reverb, because it sounds really good. It's a really cool way to begin the album using that. And I really like the lyrics on this song. The chorus just explodes out at you. And I really love that. It's really fun to sing along to this song. Same thing with the next song on this album, Mrs. Jackson, the first single. I know in my really sarcastic review of this song that I compared it a whole lot to my songs Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy. And yeah, I can still sometimes... hear myself referencing that when I listen to this song, but at the same time, it's still a really great fucking song, no matter what it sounds like. This is a great song. I absolutely love Mrs. Jackson. This is a whole lot of fun to sing along to, too. It's really memorable. It's exciting. I really love how the verses are delivered on this song, how quickly they come at you. This is just an amazing song. And then the next song on this album, Vegas Lights, is really interesting. I really like the little kid chorus thing that begins this song. That sounds really cool. Those kids have no idea how lucky they are, honestly. They had some kids come in to do Nearly Witches on Vices and Virtues, so I think that's kind of cool that they incorporated them again in this album. The song Vegas Lights is kind of like a huge rocker almost. Well, it's not really a rocker, but it really has that same type of energy. I really love the I really love that. I really love the 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time. That's really fucking cool. I really love the chorus to this song. It gets stuck in your head constantly. One thing that I noticed about this album, though, is that the lyrics are the most dumbed down that Panic at the Disco has ever been. The lyrics on this album, there's a whole lot of repeating lines in this thing. A whole lot of these songs were written with 6 sentences, and they're repeated over and over again. But somehow, they're able to incorporate all of these lyrics into these songs to make it sound like that it's not so repetitive. I know it's in there, but at the same time, I don't notice it, so that's a really great thing. Another thing I noticed about this album, every single song on this album, all 10 songs are within that 3-minute range. Nothing goes over 4 minutes, and nothing goes under 2 minutes. Every single song on this album is 3 minutes and something seconds long. And I'll tell you right now, this makes for a really short album when you put it like that. This thing is only 33 minutes long. Will that disappoint some people? Maybe. And they're really sticking with a pop music formula on this thing. You can really hear it. It seriously is verse, bridge, chorus. People are going to call it generic, people are going to call it, every band does this, but hey, they're making great fucking music, and isn't that the important part? These songs are just fun, and they're great to listen to, and there's no reason to hate them. The next song, Girl That You Love, I think is really interesting, because when I first heard this song, the electronics in it have this really 80s synthesizer feel to it. If you've ever seen the movie Drive, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is one fucking kick-ass movie, by the way. If you haven't seen Drive, go see fucking Drive. Speaking of Drive, I really need to review Kavansky, because that song Night Call that's in that movie, holy shit, that's a good song. And next review, Kavansky, Outrun. We're gonna do it. Anyway, Girl That You Love is an amazing song. I mean, like, the chorus repeats a whole lot. The chorus is basically like, girl that you love, repeated over and over and over again, but for some reason I don't get sick of it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the beat that helps it. I really love the electronics in the background, how the 80s style that's going on in that thing. And this is another side of Panic at the Disco that we haven't really seen before, which I really like, once again. The song Nicotine, I really like the memorable melody that this song has. Once again, there's a really catchy chorus on this thing that just sticks out, makes the song feel like an individual piece, and that's what all of these songs do on this album, which is perfect. This album caught me from the very first listen. When I first listened to Vices and Virtues back in 2011, I didn't like it that much when I first heard it. I really didn't. I was a little bit disappointed. But it grew on me over time, and I really love that album now. But on this one, first listen, I fell in love with every single song on this album. I'm not even kidding. I love this fucking CD. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. This is definitely going up there, way fucking up there on one of my top albums of the year. I'm not even kidding. The song Girls, Girls, Boys is also a really good fucking song. Another memorable chorus. I really like the really weird electronic thing going on at the beginning there with that really memorable melody. Some people have been questioning the meaning of this song, like is it about bisexuality or something like that? He's been pining for this girl. The lyrics sound to me like he's pining for this girl who's in love with a girl. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know if I'm right about that or not, but it's a great song, really memorable chorus. Definitely check it out. It's fucking awesome. The song Casual Affair. Fuck, this song gives me chills. I fucking love this song. Casual Affair is one of the best songs on this album, one of my top favorites. I absolutely love the atmosphere that this song provides. Electronics going everywhere in this song, and it's a really dark fucking tune too. The string sections, the violins, mixed up with the electronic music on this thing, make for an extremely unique song. Brendan's vocals sound great in the middle of it, and it's just so emotional. Once again, another really standout, memorable chorus on this thing, which I'm just loving. Far Too Young to Die slows it down a little bit, but still keeps up that momentum of the album, which I really like. I hate it when albums have that really weird slow song right in the middle of something that just puts the brakes on everything before it could speed up again. But this song, I don't know how to explain it to you guys. This is a really great song too. It really is. I mean, like, I really like the chorus on this thing. The lyrics are really good. Like I said, the lyrics repeat a whole lot in this thing, but you don't really notice it. You really don't. When you're singing along to it, you still won't notice it, and I think that's great. They pulled it off big time. I love this song. The song Colorful is really good. Once again, another really memorable chorus on this thing. Stands out perfectly. And then the last song on this album, we actually have a piano ballad from these guys. And I don't really think they've ever done one of these before. The closest thing they've ever done to a slow song is the song Always, that was off of Vices and Virtues, which I really like. That's a good acoustic song. But on this one, I actually hear that the lyrics to this song were actually part of Brendan's wedding vows, which I think is really fucking cool that he included that in this album and made a song out of it. It's a really nice and slow way to end the album. Some people might not like it because it isn't as that powerful like closer that Panic at the Disco usually has. You know, like Build God, Then We'll Talk, and then Mad as Rabbits, and then Nearly Witches, and then this song ends it out on a piano ballad. And Panic at the Disco have never ended an album slow like this before. But this is a really great song. Once again, another side of Panic at the Disco that we've never seen. I love it. I fucking love it. This album is fucking great. It's really, really good. Contender right here to be replacing one of my top 3 albums from this year. It seriously is. I cannot explain to you how much I love this album. I can't explain to you how much I love this fucking band. I love Panic at the Disco. I fucking love Panic at the Disco. I could listen to this discography straight for like days and not get sick of any fucking song on any of their albums. I love this band. I hope they tour this thing, because you can bet your ass that I am going to be at whatever show they come around here. I can't wait to see these guys again. I actually saw them when they first released Fever You Can't Sweat Out. But I would love to see all of these songs performed live up until now. So, I love this fucking album. Check it out, you guys. You're really messing out. Mr. Money 1, 2, 3, 5. I will see you guys later.